And you're waking up to the vibe. This is Joe Altieri. Another great interview. We are going to have some fun, and folks, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're gonna talk about what it's really like to have your hands full. And as you can see, let's get right to this. We've got some kids that are a little antsy. Please welcome my guests, Vivian and Chris Van Gorder. Good morning to the six of you.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Well,
hi.
Hey, listen, so thank you so much for joining me on Wake Up to the Vibe. I know we're on borrowed time whenever you see they're 2 years old, correct?
They'll be two this month. They have a birthday coming up in 20 days.
20 days, they're going to be 2 years old. And they're all sitting still right now. This is amazing.
It'll last a minute or two, Joe.
And thank you for joining me. The interview's over now. let me just start firing off a bunch of questions because I could tell they're being so well behaved. They're staring at the screen. This is amazing. So where you guys are based out of Waco, Texas, correct?
Correct.
Yes, and so we're here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Wake Up to the Vibe, and Mother's Day is right around the corner, as well as the birthday for 4 children. I'm gonna just start by asking this. I'll ask Vivian, so this way here we'll bounce back and forth. Vivian, how did you and Chris meet? Let's start there.
I think Chris, he's very good in narrating that story. Should I give the question for him to answer?
Oh, all right. So we're going to pass that over.
Let me pass on because he's very good at telling the story.
Okay, Chris, tell us the story.
I was teaching at a seminary in Western Africa, and Vivian was my tour guide, and she gave a great tour, and we found out that we were a good match for each other. So
beautiful. Wow. Okay. So then you brought her back to the States, right?
Yes.
And I understand that this is really a family of 7. There's three other kids in this family.
That's right.
And how old?
We have 13 years old, almost 13, and we have a 12, and then we have a 6.
So you have 13, 12, and 6.
And 6, yeah.
And 6, and then you find out that you're pregnant. You find out we're having another baby, and we go off to the doctors, right? And they run their series of tests. What was it?
Yes.
What was it like when you found out and they said, "Well, you're having a baby"? And now, from what I understand, they told you were having 3. You were having triplets.
And that baby was, we didn't find that out till our second trimester into the pregnancy. So the doctor was, he thought it was something else growing inside me. He just thought I was measuring high. So he said, okay, we're going to check, something is wrong here. That you're measuring high. We don't know what's going on, Vivian. So we'll send you to sonogram.
Right.
So we're sitting down in this room with Chris and the little boy, and this lady was yelling, "Oh my goodness! I've been working here for 10 good years. It's the long I've seen triplets." And I turned and looked up. I said, "Are you drunk? I mean, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Are you talking about?"
Oh my gosh.
So it's 2 weeks for us to kind of digest the reality. Like, what in the world are we going to do with triplets? So friends and family heard about it. They're like, it's okay. It's going to be fine. I said, no. I mean, how can I hold them? I have one on my left hand. Okay, one on my right hand and then one on my head. What am I going to do with 2 babies?
you have to love it when somebody tells the expecting mother that's having triplets, "Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine."
Oh, yeah. Gracie, you want to go meet Daddy?
So Chris, when you went home and you sat down and you thought about this, I want to understand where your mind was at when you were by yourself.
Well, the big shock was not triplets. The big shock was having one baby because we already had, we didn't plan it. It wasn't expected. So that was the big shock. Whether it was more than one, it was that was that. But of course, like a typical dad, I went right to the math. We figured out we're going to be probably going through 18,000 diapers in the next 2 or 3 years. There's no way our car was going to fit, so we had to move up to a Chevy Suburban, a 9-passenger, which is how much family. So stuff like that, practical logistics, and anybody would be dealing with the exact same.
Did you walk around the house and like look around and go, okay, we have to tear that wall down, we have to build a wall here?
No, we really considered moving to, that's one of the big issues. So we tried to find a bigger house because we only have 1,800 square feet, which is a lot. We're grateful for that compared to what some people have. But it was smaller than we thought could fit, 7 children. But, we just decided we like the neighborhood and the location. I'm from Pittsburgh, and you can see there's a lot of trees here, kind of like my Pittsburgh home. So
right.
We didn't want to move to a place that, it wasn't an easy time to move anyway. So
sure.
Make the most of it, make the best of it, like anyone would do in the same situation.
So Vivian, what is that phone call like when you call home? Because you're from Nigeria, correct?
Yes.
So do you call home and say, I'm having another baby?
I think, it was when I called my sister. They said, they were screaming, oh my gosh, no way. You're having what? Did you say 3? I said, yes. That's what they told me.
No kidding. Wow. So
they were all amazed. They were all surprised. Not just, we didn't plan for the baby. That's even the most shocking part. If we were planning for having a baby, that would have been a different situation. Well, I know we surprise babies run in our family, but not surprise quadruplets.
Did you at that moment like literally look at Chris and go, Chris, you have to stay away from me for the next 10 years?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So here's the interesting thing, and I want my viewers to understand this, because you go to the doctors, they tell you you're having triplets, they tell you to relax, you're going to be okay. You go home, Chris is doing all the logistics, the family knows, and you work it all out, and you've come to realize that you're going from 3 kids to 6 kids, right?
Yes.
And then what happens? You're ready to give birth, right? You schedule this.
Yes.
This all happens. Take it from there.
Okay, so we had I remember throughout the month of April was baby shower. Every Saturday, friends and family were organizing baby showers, so it was triplets, it was 3 cassettes, 3 3 stroller, and everything was 3, 3 bed cribs,
right.
3. So, and then we thought, we're ready. And then we got Chris was doing the logistics. And then we got a car that sits actually 8 family. And then we parked the car in our neighbor's garage, said, okay, once we bring the triplets home, that is what we're going to be using. Okay, we don't want to drive, let's just keep it there. And just, so when it's time to get the babies home, we're going to pick up our car. I was sitting in the labor room. First of all, I went to the doctor's visit, and they said, "Oh, Vivian, you're not going to You're going to have to take the baby out."
Right.
I said, I'm not ready yet. Can you give me just one more day? Can I go home and grab something or eat? So I said, "Oh, you've not eaten. Since you've not eaten, that's it. But best." I'm like, "No, doctor, please let me be ready mentally." So I was sitting down in the room when the doctor pulled the first baby, and it was, "Hey, congratulations, it's a boy. Congratulations, it's a boy. Congratulations, it's a girl." So it was a rocket board. We're just passing the babies. He was passing it.
Wow.
Zoom. Then he just sat down there and said, "Oh, let me check." And then I heard a scream, "Oh my gosh, we found another baby. It's a girl."
No.
And I was saying, what is happening? And then it's funny because when friends and family heard about it, they said, "Vivian, I'm just listening to the news now. You had 4. I said, "Yes, I thought it was 3. They said, yes, it's 4. And then Chris was sitting down in the labor room and said, Vivian, guess what? Our car seat's only 8. We need 9. So we need extra car seat. We need extra bed. We need extra this, extra.
It's such an amazing story, and I'll recap that real quick for some of our viewers who didn't make out the audio. You went to deliver the babies. You're ready for 3. You purchased 3 of everything, and then in the last 1 yard line. they discover a 4th baby, the bonus baby, right? I bet
we didn't have a name for the baby.
Oh yeah.
You had the other 3 names already picked out?
Right. So we had to leave the hospital with the wrong name for the baby 4. So that cost $300 to change the name and come up with the right name. That was exciting too.
Hey, $300 at this point when you're delivering 4 children. That's
yeah. I'm thinking about college tuition and all that.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So let me ask you. Okay, so what is the name of the 4th baby?
Grace.
Okay.
Yeah, Grace Ellen Sophia.
Grace is going to be amazing at hide and seek when she grows up a little bit. When she's in the elementary school, she's going to be amazing at hide and seek. Wow. So now you bring home 4 babies. I mean, do you have a lot of family in the Waco, Texas area?
Yeah. My parents are here, and I have a sister, and we have a church community. They really helped us out, where they were taking turns to come in and feed the baby every 3 hours. They have shifts, so we really have a big support in our community. So which was a blessing.
Wow, absolutely amazing, just amazing. You know what?
I work at Baylor University, and Baylor, the president heard about it, and they gave us a stroller, a 4-passenger stroller. That came all the way from France. It cost them $1,000. Just a stroller, 4-passenger stroller.
Is that right? Was it 4-wheel drive?
For employer too.
Is that a 4-wheel drive stroller, Chris?
Oh yeah.
No, just 4-passenger.
When you have a stroller for 4 kids, it has brakes. It's like a 5-speed.
It doesn't always get in and out of doors, Joe. That's the big problem.
This is, I can't even wrap my head around it. I've been talking about it all week. When Vivian, you agreed to.
Neither can we, Joe. No, we can't wrap our head around it either.
Yeah, we can't either.
Have you had?
It's still like a movie to us today. It's still like.
Yeah, I mean, to go from 3 children, find out you're having another baby that was unexpected, that's a big adjustment. Then to find out you're having triplets, that's another adjustment. And then you have a bonus baby. Are you guys in a stay-at-home order with all this coronavirus stuff?
Yep.
Chris, is that coffee in that cup?
I can guarantee you, Joe, and on behalf of my Baylor employees in church, just coffee, Joe, just coffee. Although, no, just coffee.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing, and you seem so, obviously you're happy. Your babies look beautiful and healthy.
Thank you.
Now, because of our
if the babies, if they're healthy, that's all that matters. Yeah. And our hearts go out to any parent who doesn't have a healthy child. So we're just very grateful for that. Yeah. We don't take that for granted for a second.
Yes.
We're not complaining. We're not complaining because they're all healthy.
Yes. Well, that's and you can tell. I can tell by your personalities. You guys are loving this.
Joe, each of the babies was 5 pounds, and they were born at 33 weeks. So it's a real blessing. We didn't know there were quads because they would have taken the babies out at 28 weeks by law. So, but Vivian was carrying around over 20 pounds of babies for 30 weeks, and. So they were in ICU, but there were no complications. By law, they had to be in ICU a few weeks, but everything was very, very smooth. So I married an athlete, Joe.
You sure did. Hey, Chris, did you make some promises at that point? Vivian, no. She's your queen, man. This is your queen. Do you guys, it has to be a struggle for the two of you to find some alone time.
No, we haven't found any alone time in 2 years.
Vivian's like, who wants to be alone after 4 kids?
Yeah, not an option, Joe.
Oh my gosh. Well, you sent me some beautiful photographs, and I'm going to show the photographs after, only because of the situation, and you have kids there, and this interview could end in a quick second, right? But I'm going to show some of the photographs, and they are absolutely beautiful. I mean, who was the photographer? Let's give some kudos to the photographer.
Cece, she's one of it's the baby photographer. She has been really, really awesome. I remember when the baby was like 6 weeks, like, Vivian, I need to take a pictures of this baby so we don't lose the baby. I'm like, no, I'm tired. I can't carry a baby and start doing all this thing now. Well, she was awesome. She brought in her team, and they came to the house, and they took a lot of pictures. So she's been keeping track on the growth of the babies and the pictures. So every time I sit down, like, thank you for keeping up on pictures. Because people ask, do you take pictures of the babies? I say, no, which hands will I don't have extra hands for that.
They
don't have extra hands.
They were sitting so still in the photographs, and we're going to show the photographs, but they were all sitting so still. It's amazing how things have changed. Look at this little guy up against the camera. Now, who's that? What is it? What is his name?
Hi. This is Kristen.
Kristen,
Hi.
Give me some names. Let's have them all wave to us.
Okay. Say hi. This is Grace.
Hi, Grace. That's the bonus baby.
That's the bonus baby. And this one, she's a talker. Claire, Miss Claire. Say hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Say hi.
Look, you had one get away. Chris had to go get him.
She's our drama queen. And this is Eric. Eric, say hi.
Hi, Eric. Do you have a big fence around the house, like 10 feet tall, and
$800 a gate, Joe.
Chris has this all documented. Everything is a line item. He's got all the money figured out. Oh my gosh. So your parents, Vivian, are there? Do they live with you guys, or they just live nearby?
My parents?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're just down the street from us. So my mom, she's been really awesome. She come in and take care of the babies.
Yeah.
I mean, just like in Africa where we have, we have a lot of people, and a lot of space. So everybody takes care of everybody, So for her, wasn't much of a big deal to handle, 4 babies, So
that is amazing.
a lot. Yes, she does.
Here's what I think. I think you either got to teach them all a musical instrument and then start a YouTube channel.
They like music. Yes.
They do.
When I have all the babies try to, bother me, the only way I can get them off me is to play music. If I want them to stop
And chocolate.
Give them just play music, they'll just run up and start dancing. So.
I think if you gave them all a different instrument, you got yourself a band. Wow. Well, it's amazing. It just I can't imagine some of the things you guys go through. I know it's not easy. I'm in awe right now that you're both smiling and the kids are like just pulling on you.
Also not an option, Joe.
Not an option. Well, listen, I want to thank you so much. Vivian, any advice for expecting mothers?
All right.
Well, I say, the first thing I'll say, pray, and I'll say, you actually can do it. I mean, if I can do it, definitely you can do it. Just love on them, patience. As a mother, it tests your patience, it shows who you are. So it takes you to be a mother, to be a patient person. So when you see people with multiple children, you can definitely tell they're very, very patient.
Yeah.
They're very patient people, because you have to be very patient to take care of kids, especially quads. You have to be very patient.
That's an understatement. You define patience. Hey, Dad, Listen, man, you did good. You did good.
Come on down, Joe. Anytime, help out.
Yep.
Steelers aren't on, Penguins aren't on, so we need some help, Joe.
I can only imagine if you had, like, if your parents were there and you had to interview babysitters and you didn't tell them the scenario and they came over.
Yeah, very fun.
Well, I don't have the patience that you have, Chris. they would all be tied up somewhere.
Well, Joe, thanks very much for allowing us to share, and we pray a blessing on you and blessing on your families and everyone listening. And let's just all cherish what we have as we have it, because who knows what tomorrow holds. So
That's right.
Just, be today.
Absolutely. Thank you both very, very much. I'm going to let you guys go. Vivian, good luck to you. Chris, good luck. Good luck with the kids.
Thank you.
Can we do a follow-up interview? Can we do a follow-up interview in 5 years?
Make it 10, Joe.
Hey, we'll see you guys in 10 years. God bless you. Take care.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
God bless.
You got it. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You're waking up to the vibe. Wow, that was amazing. And that is Vivian and Chris Van Gorder, who went from having 3 kids, found out she was pregnant, found out she was having triplets, delivered, and found out there was a 4th baby in the lineup just waiting to come out. As you can see, it was tough to interview, but I think you get the picture. That's life. That's life when you have 4 2-year-olds. They're going to be in a couple weeks, I believe she said, they're going to be 2 years old. And I love the personalities. They're nice and calm and smiling. And her advice to expecting mothers is have patience. I love that. A mother of quads telling you to have patience. She's smiling. I love it. So, hey, I hope you enjoyed the interview. I know audio-wise it was a little rough, and but it is what it is, and you're waking up to the vibe. So thank you so much. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Count your blessings, find patience, and keep smiling. Pay it forward. God bless.